Hello, welcome to another class of HTML. So in today's class, we will try to learn how to insert an image inside our HTML pages. So I already have my basic structure of HTML. After that, I have given main heading as this is my image gallery. So you can give any heading name as desired depending on the type of HTML page you are creating. Now to insert an image, let's try to create inside our body tag. So here the HTML tag to insert an image is img is rc is equal to, we have to give the value. So value means it is the name of an image, or it can be the name of the image along with all of the directories, or that means the full address of that particular image where it resides inside in the internet or inside your computer. Now let's try to give an image out here. So let's minimize it. After that, let's go inside our folder, and then out here we will be saving our HTML pages out here inside my folder. So out here I want to use an image which is inside this images folder, so let's open it. After that, for example, if I want to use this one, let's right click, let's go to properties. After that, here the image name is one. After that, it have a file extension .jpg. all right, 1.jpg. After that, it is inside images folder, and then I am going to keep my HTML page here. So we have to write along with your image name and folder name, after that the image name. So let's go back to our notepad. After that, we have to give the folder name. After that, image name was .jpg. okay, now let's save this one. I will give this HTML page name as image.html. okay, after that, let's view it inside our browser. Okay, so this is our main heading, this is image gallery, and then this is the image we have already inserted just now. So right now the image is a bit oversized. Now if you want to resize this image, let's go back. After that, we have to create it inside here. From here we can resize the image. Right after closing this image, we have to start from here. After, we have to give the dimension of height and width. So for our example, let's give 300 pixel. After that, width is equal to 320 pixel. So it is not mandatory to always use 300 and then 320 pixel. You can give your own required dimension whenever you use different images. So let's save it again, and then when we go back to our browser and then refresh it, our image will be resized to 300 into 320 pixel as height. Now that is the image we have inserted. Now if you want to insert another image, we have to follow the same process. img is rc is equal to, we have to give the image name. After that, we can give the height as, let's say, 300 pixel, width is equal to 320 pixel. Let's try to give the same dimension. Now let's minimize it. Let's go back to our folder, and then let's try to use this tree. So let's go to properties. So the image name is tree. It have a file extension .jpg, and then it is inside images folder. So out here what I have to give is I have to give the folder name along with the image name and extension. Now let's go back. If we refresh it, we will get that image out here. Alright, okay, for now let's insert it one more. I will copy this one, I will paste this one. Okay, now if we refresh it again, we will get the same image here. Okay, now for example, if you want this third image to be at the bottom here, we have to give one line break here. So let's go back here, and then this one is my first image, second image, and then I want this one to be on the new line. So let's go here. After that, let's give one line break here, PR, which we have already learned in our previous class. PR is used for a line break. It will go one line below, one line down. Let's refresh it, so it will come down like this. Now what if you want to make these two images to be at the center of our browser? So let's say you want these two to be at the center of our browser. So before this one, let's give a center tag. After that, let's close our center here, since I want only the first to be two images to be at the center of our browser. So let's go back, and then if we refresh it, it will appear at the center of our browser. Or else if you just simply want all of those images to be at the center, you can close it after those images. Okay, now let us try to add one more images here, and now the image which we are going to take will be from another directory. Okay, let's use the same dimension. Now let us try to insert an image which is not inside the same parent directory. Okay, now instead of using an image which is inside this folder, right now let us try to use an image which is in another folder. So let us try to use an image. Let's try to use this one. So if you want to use this one, right click, go to properties. After that, if we go to security, out here object name, after that it have all the directory here. It is in my D drive, folder name, folder name, folder name, after that the image name. So you have to copy everything. Let's copy it. Let's go back to our notepad. After that, inside this, let's put it there. So this particular image is in D drive, folder name, after that the image name. Let's save it, and then if we refresh it again, we will get that image. Now whenever you do it in for a real life project, or whenever you create different HTML pages to insert different files inside your HTML pages, always try to follow this first method instead of following this method, because for example, if you want to copy and then run your HTML pages in another system, that system may not have this exact file directory or this image file name, so it will give you an error, or it will not display any images. So if you are to create a different files, make sure to follow this one, as it is more organized, and then it will not give any errors, or it will always display the image if you give the exact image name. So make sure, please try to avoid using this method as far as possible. For example, if it is just for a practice inside your computer system, you can always try this one. But if you are creating for a real life project, or if you are going to run your HTML pages in some another system, please try to follow this one. And then one more thing, if you want to use an image from a website, from a particular website, we just have to give the image URL like the website name, the directory where the image is, after that the image name. So that is how we can insert an images inside our HTML pages. So see you in the next class.